This is not pureed and frozen Smurf. I swear. Let's do this. So, I actually got the hell out of the apartment today. Believe it or not, it's, nice and sunny out there in Seattle. And, well, got out the old rollerblades and went out to Green Lake because they are working on or repairing the Burke-Gilman trail where I usually go. There's a video I've got of me on the Burke-Gilman. But anyway, point is that because they're working on the Burke-Gilman trail, it's not really usable. I'm thinking, couldn't they have repaired it in the spring or the fall when people don't want to use it? Now, there's a couple of reasons I don't normally go to Green Lake. First reason is that it takes way the hell too many buses to get there. It takes at least 2 buses to get to fucking Green Lake. It sucks, right? Or I can walk way the hell up the hill and catch just 1 bus, but it's a pain in the ass. So I don't like that. But also, more people use it. It's much more popular. And that means you run into a lot more assholes. It is very clearly marked on this trail. The side closest to the water. I don't want to say left or right because people travel in different sides, but the side closest to the water is meant for foot traffic. And the side furthest from the water is meant for wheel traffic, okay? Bicycles and rollerbladers and skateboarders and all that shit on this side. And the walkers and the people with baby carriages and shit on that side. And, there's also directional markers, okay? If you're walking, you can walk in either direction. But if you are on wheels, you can only go counterclockwise, all right? The sheer number of people who disobey, who don't follow those simple rules, those simple guidelines with the posted signs, is amazing to me. And I don't know if they're just not paying attention. They figure, well, it's like being on the highway, I'm supposed to be, as far to the right as possible. Or if they're thinking there's fewer people on the wheeled side, so I'm going to walk there so I have fewer people in my way. I don't know what they're thinking. But the fact is that they get in my way. I'm sitting here blading along, and the next thing I know, there's a fucking pedestrian in my path. And, I've actually, because they don't necessarily respond at all well to being told, hey, knock that shit off, to have the signs pointed at them. So instead, what I've started doing is I'll rollerblade past them and then zoom right in front of them. Give them a bit of a scare. Because, honestly, they're being fucking inconsiderate. And they're not listening to people trying to be polite and tell them why they're being inconsiderate. So I figure, what option do I have? I could just put up with it. But fuck that shit. When have I ever struck you as a passive person, huh? So, yeah, that's why I don't like to go to Green Lake. But whatever. I made it 3 times around the lake, which I think is something like 9 miles. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. But, yeah. So, that's me and my rollerblades. I'm gonna have my blue popsicle. Catch you later, gang. Please take the time to rate this video. And hey, if you dig what I do, subscribe. You might also enjoy my webcomic, The Adventures of Kinneara Baxter. You'll find a link in the info bar, along with a link to my Zazzle store. Buy a t-shirt today. Vote me down and I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.